Right, in this video I'm going to introduce you to the Skimmer app. Now you can find the Skimmer app at skmmr.news, and it is a live website that you can go and visit right now. What is Skimmer? Skimmer is an international skimmable news feed. Now it pulls in news feeds from over 100 uh, reliable, trusted, well-known news sources from around the world, both news sources and blogs. And let me just take you through some of the features in the app. You've already seen this is the sources menu. Um, for each source, you get two options. The default option for each source is to show the top stories, up to the minute top stories for that news source. So right now we're looking at Reuters, and Reuters is an international news source, and these are the top stories. So you can see that the top stories are being pulled in. And then you also have the option to just look at all of the latest stories. So these are being chosen by Reuters themselves and tagged as their top headlines. You can also choose the latest headlines, which pulls in all of the news that Reuters posts up to the minute. So you do have to refresh the page. There's no auto refreshing. So as new stories are posted, they will be put here at the top of the page. So newest stories here, oldest stories as you go down the page. But you can see here that this is including across all of their categories, everything that Reuters posts goes here. So you can do that for each and every resource that we have. Like I said, there's over 100 available resources, including things like the BBC News and the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Huffington Post, the Associated Press, CNBC, CNN. So there are lots of different English language and foreign language news sources. Now, one of the really cool things that I love about this is that, let's say you want to read CNN in Spanish, and you pull that resource in, and it actually pulls in the Spanish text. So this is not, it doesn't have to be translated. This is not an English only sort of application. You can see here the Aftenposten is a Norwegian newspaper, and it's bringing in the Norwegian itself. If you want to see the original story, you can click on the image, or you can click on the headline. Another really interesting feature is that you can that the app will remember your latest resource. So this is where we are here, and when you refresh the page, it actually pulls in the latest feed from your last resource. So whatever your last resource that you chose here was, it pulls in the feed. If you're an English language speaker and you don't have any interest in international news, you can click English only, or if you just want to see all of the English news resources, you can do that as well. You can also choose the dark theme. So if you're reading Skimmer at night, in a bed or in the dark or in low light, it helps to just kind of bring everything out and not be quite so glaring. You can do that, and then also Skimmer will remember not only your latest news source, but it will also remember whether you have the dark theme on or not. And you can turn that off at any time. And last, I'll just point out that you can actually help make Skimmer better. So if you click on Help Make Skimmer Better at the bottom, then you can get this feedback form and just let me know what you like the most about Skimmer, or let me know how it can be improved. Are there some things that we can add or take away that would improve the user experience for you? But I encourage you to use it. You can find it at skmmr.news, and that's the website. And you can also follow Skimmer on Twitter at Skimmer News. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below in the questions and comments fields. I'll be happy to answer anything that you have. And if you really like this, or you think you know somebody who might like it a lot, just send them either the skimmer.news link or send them to the Twitter profile, and then they can get there from there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.